Hey guys, it's been about a month since I made my first video about my dread process, so I decided to do dreads. I think it's been 2 months because it took me a little bit to get the other video uploaded, and I would just like to show you my process. It's actually not been going as well as have expected it to go, and that's because I'm super lazy. Like, obviously I hate doing my hair, and you can't even tell that I have dreads really when my hair is down, but I like it that way because then I can straighten the top of it, curl the top of it how I normally would, where I have a professional job, so I have to still kind of keep it that way and not make them mad. So I'd just like to show you guys what I have going on here. Let me put up half of it. I've got my dreads hiding under, and I have neglected them extremely. Like, I've maybe tried to do them a couple times, like fix them and stuff, but for a big majority they're just kind of doing their own thing. My hair's pretty dirty right now. My hair, I normally wash it at least every other day. I wash my hair like normal, but I just don't use conditioner. I use normal shampoo that doesn't have conditioner in it. So I'm putting up the top of my hair here. All this that's at the bottom is dreaded. So maybe I can get this lighting right here and show you what I got going on here. So this is one of my smaller dreads. I chose to do the rip and pull method, and that was not a very smart idea. If you're gonna do dreads, I definitely recommend doing the back combing and rolling, because your dreads will turn out way better if you do it that way. The rip and tear method has caused my dreads to be very crooked. So let me pull some of these down here. Some of my dreads have fallen out, as you can tell. Some of them remain intact, so here's a full one. I've had them for about 2 months, so, you know, of course they're not close to maturing. Up here at the top, they've matured pretty well, but as far as the rest of it goes, it hasn't matured very well. My favorite dreads that I have are this one. Of course, I have a bead in here now, so that one's a pretty full dread. I need to go back over and tighten them at the top. I just haven't had the time to do it. Here's another one I have here. See what I'm talking about with the bumps in it? My dreads are super bumpy, and I have naturally curly hair, so I don't know if it has something to do with that, but I did not roll them, like, at all. So if I would have rolled them every day, they'd probably be straight, but I've seriously neglected my dreads so bad. I've actually thought about, oh shit, whoa, my lighting's fucked up here, I'm sorry. I think it's good now. So I've actually thought about taking my dreads out, and it makes me sad, but they just haven't turned out the way I've wanted them to. I understand that it takes commitment and time and effort to make your dreads look mature and get them the way you want them to lock up properly. I don't buy any stuff for my dreads, like shampoo. Of course, I use regular stuff. This dread looks really good over here. This one's one of my straighter ones, and you can see up at the top, it's I like this one a lot. These ones on this side have turned out pretty well. I've got one big one in the back right here. Hold on, right here. This is my biggest one that I have, and it's kind of looks like a rat's nest, but I have not rolled them. But I definitely, if you guys are going to want to do dreads, please do the comb back method and rolling so they don't look super crappy like mine look. And make sure that you're ready for the commitment, because I thought I was ready and I'm really not. And if I had more time and effort to put into my dreads, then maybe they would look better, but unfortunately they don't. I've got a bolt in this one, or there's one of them that I have a bolt in right here. I just found the bolt on the ground and I was like, hey, I'm gonna put it on my dread. I've gotten lots of compliments on my dreads, surprisingly. A lot of people don't know I have them unless I wear my hair like this so they can see them, or sometimes I show them to people. A lot of people like them, but I wish mine looked so much better than they actually do. I've recently got my hair colored. I've got some blonde and some red and browns, and I really don't know what the fuck is going on with it, honestly, because I just kind of let it do its own thing. I'm super lazy. So that's probably going to be my last dread video. which is sad, unless I keep them and decide to actually work on them to make them look good. But I'm also debating on whether I should comb them out while I still can. Of course, my dreads are only 2 months old, so I'm wondering if I should go ahead and comb them all out and re-dread them using the method where you go like this. I've got a lice comb to do that with. Those work great, the metal combs. You got to have some that are sturdy enough to be able to pull back your hair. So I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video, and have a good night. Peace.